So evening, guys. Welcome, okay, to VIP 500. My name's Brian. I'm one of downlines from Helen Boyle and Anita, okay, and Wayne Lewin and Sherry. Massive evening for us all tonight. We're just going to go straight into it. We've got a huge guest on our session tonight, and I'm absolutely stoked. All the way from the USA, we've got wealth generators, trading expert, okay, entrepreneur, Peter Sterjnholm. I hope I said that right for you, Peter. Okay.
Yeah.
Massive thank Peter for his time, and thank him very much for that. Okay, so we haven't got much time, so we really appreciate your time. Again, it's been an absolute pleasure connecting with you over the last few days. And one thing I noticed when I went on one of your wealth generators, how I connected with you, what I thought was funny, you had a good sense of humor because I called you Tyler because I thought you had the same voice, and that was all. And to be fair, we've connected really well. And I just want you to talk about a little bit more about Forex, because we're all about binary here, but Forex is something massive. Some of the guys on the call love Forex. And I just wonder if you could tell us a bit about your journey and how did you set up Legion FX and how did you get into wealth generators, if that's okay with you?
Right. So my whole trading journey started about like when I was around 18 years old. I'm 22 years old now. And so when I got introduced to the industry, it was actually through, I was part of previous, network marketing companies. I started, network marketing when I was 18 and just getting connected with various people. And there's actually somebody all the way up in Canada that was actually my upline at the time in that company. And he came down here to Colorado. And he stayed down here for 2 weeks. He popped actually some Forex charts on his phone, which I didn't know at the time was charts. I was like, what kind of video game are you playing? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, yeah, it's the game that pays. And I was so curious because at that time I was actually working construction for about $12 an hour, crawling around attics, crawling around crawl spaces, doing a lot of labor intensive work. And I was just like, wow. And here he is sitting on his butt making way more money than I was. And I was just like, okay, definitely he's working a lot smarter than me. And I opened up a demo practice account actually that very night. And like what I made at like 2 weeks at my job, I made in that very single night of trading. And of course it was, it was a practice account, it was demo profits at the time, but it was the mind opening effect for me. And I was just like, wow, like if I pour a lot of time and energy into this, then I can make it, work for me and make it a skill set. And so that kicked off my whole journey. I was actually a part of Wealth Generators when they released the Forex program in the very beginning, day one. And, of course, like I was only part of Wealth Generators probably only for about a month or two. And then I went off to other Forex companies and, just really trying to find a mentor and trying to find somebody that was actually winning in this thing. And, you come across so many, this industry is so vast and so wide. You come across a lot of quote unquote gurus that they say that they know what they're doing, but they clearly don't. And so, at the end of the day, from Forex mentor to company to this, to that, and just, trying to figure this out, at the end of the day, your best teacher is the market. The market will tell you whether you're right or you're wrong. And so, fast forward a little more, where I finally met my business partners and my fellow traders. We were actually, I met them all over Facebook too. So it's amazing with social media, even how Brian and I got connected here. I forgot to say, Brian, thank you for the introduction. Sorry. I met my business partners and we were like all at the same level at the time. Like we were all still trying to figure it out. And I just hit my my business partner, Michael Talento, up, and he actually runs the New York session for WG. So I think a lot of you guys have probably, if you guys hopped on there, then you have definitely met him as well. But me and him started doing trial and error, trying to figure out, okay, indicator, or let's try this, let's try that. Okay, that's not working. Okay, this is working. And it was a lot of just the scientific method of trying to figure out how this all worked. And, as we kind of continued, we started picking up some steam. We started picking up some momentum. We've traded for other Forex companies in the past that brought us on, and how we even got our initial start, even to get our initial name out there. We were rocking with another company at the time. I don't think they're around anymore, but Forex Entourage. And they actually gave us a shot. They're like, how would you like to run New York session for our company. And, and we were really scared at that time because we're like, yo, we've never really given trades out to anybody. This is a whole new experience. And, but we decided to do it. And it started off really small. It started with 10 to 15 people on a webinar, nothing too crazy, but we just kept winning and winning and winning. We went 3 months with one losing trade in Forex, and people, the momentum, like went from that 10 to 15 people on a webinar up to 500 people on a webinar all at once, and calling out trades for people. And, the momentum was exciting. I mean, we were traveling the world. We were going to Australia, New Zealand, trading from all around the world, as long as you had Wi-Fi. And it was just this beautiful thing. And I mean, for, everyone that's on here, that's either trading binary or Forex, it's just one beautiful industry that we're in, that we have the power to make money right from our phones and right from our laptops. And, it's just like, we're not all millionaires, but we have found a way to basically match that certain income that someone else is making, but working a lot less for, as far as time. And so when we launched Legion FX, we actually launched it about 9 months ago. And, we've brought on other traders that were once our students. It's just a beautiful, beautiful community of like-minded individuals that are all focused on trading. And, we do 6 live sessions a week for our company as well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have the ability to follow us in the markets with our, we have a private Telegram channel that you can get added to. And then, of course, our education. Now, this is the biggest part, guys. There are so many courses. There's so much stuff out there as far as like courses go. And it's just like when you buy a course, it's like the person who created it kind of just says, here, buy the course, and it kind of leaves you in the dust. But the thing that we do a lot differently with our students is that we have an open line of communication with every single one of our students. We basically, you guys get the whole mastery course. So it's a pre-recorded course going into every single confirmation we use, every single puzzle piece. And then the last few videos is actually showing how to put that all together and showing what the puzzle looks like over, in general, and, just what the whole picture looks like. And so once people, once our students actually go through that, we host these Sunday night sessions. They can come on, ask us all the questions they want about the strategy. And then on top of that, we have the private elite Telegram for our traders to actually get plugged into. And so it's a really crazy community, guys. And my main vision that's in my heart for this thing is to, we're trying to bring a light to an industry that is so dark and corrupt and confused, because there's just so much stuff out there that I'll just say is just BS. And so we're trying to kind of just clear the air and say, this is, like, if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to make trading a skill set that you can use for like the rest of your life, then, we've created a system, and system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money, to actually help you guide you through this intense market that does, $5.6 trillion a day. So I don't know, as far as binary now, I don't know much about binary, and just to ask you guys a few questions and how you guys go about it. I guess, where did you guys, I guess for you, Brian, officially, just so we can kind of like a little back and forth conversation, when did you guys kind of start getting into binary options, and how did that work out for you?
To be honest with you, the reason why I got into binary is because I was at a little place in Devon called Traeger Mills. It's like a shopping centre. And I actually sacked this guy about 10 years ago for his job. I sacked him for being lazy. And basically, he came to work with me again about 6 months ago, and I sacked him again. And I seen him at Traeger Mills, and I said, "Look, mate, no hard feelings and that lot," because I thought he was going to beat me up. He's like, "Nah." He says, "Fine." I said, "Look, do you want to come back and work for us? So, let's cut it. Do you want to come back?" He said, "Brian, how much I love working for you. You're a top guy. To be honest with you, I work from home." And I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing?" He said, "I'm doing this binary trading thing." I said, "Oh, not that IQ option thing." He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I tried that." I said, "I completely ruined it." I said, I didn't realise. He said, "Yeah, but Brian, didn't you realise you can reset the rehash, so you can reset £10,000 all the time?" I'm like, "Really?" So then all of a sudden he showed me his bank balance on it, and he had $5,000, which he made in 2 months. And I thought, okay, this is pretty interesting. He's pricked my ears up now, because obviously, everyone wants to beat their boss. Okay, get out of this horrible pyramid scheme we're in. Okay, and to be honest with you, the most amazing thing is he rang me over Christmas and was like, "Oh, Brian, look at what I've made now. I'm not saying it to impress you, but I'm showing you, what can happen." Literally, this guy had gone from $5,000 in a month to like literally 27K, drew 10,000 out over Christmas, and then all of a sudden, the biggest mistake he ever made in his life, he was dealing with $2,000 trades. He accidentally put an extra zero and traded with $20,000. He bet the whole of his account, yeah, and he won. And the market was so good, he did it 3 times. He thought, "Do you know what, sir? I'm just going to go for it," and he won $82,000 in a day. And literally, I'm trying to get this guy on a call, but he's like a hermit. He's so greedy. He won't, because he hates me, because I sacked him. He won't tell me his methods. But to be honest with you, he's now on to about $460,000 in like 4.5 months, and he only does 2 trades a day. So naturally, I'm like, "Listen, mate,
beautiful.
If I can play my PS4, if I can play Destiny, if I can play Skyrim for like all day and night, why can't I concentrate and focus on this? This for me," and you hit the nail on the head for me, it's like a computer game for me. You remember that little Atari game with the ping pong ball, which just go beep, 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 beep? It's a bit like that. I'm just working out a system which works for me. And that's how I got into it. I fell in love with it. I then got introduced by Keith Runciman, who I was with another marketing industry. Said, "Brian, come and have a look at this. It's right up your street." Took a look, and it just completely blew me away, Peter. And everything in this company since day dot for me is just been everything I've ever wanted. And now I'm in a position, not just yet through the company as well, but I've took a risk now. And like you said, I'm working from home. I'm trading from home. I've learned, like you said, the best way, your best education is to educate yourself, is to get the experience on the board and start waking up at 4 a.m. and looking at trend lines, looking up at 8 o'clock, looking at trend lines. See what's best matter. It's hard work. You know that. But the thing which I love about yourself, and the reason why I connect with you, you're a young guy. You're not as good looking as me just yet, but that will come in time. But to be fair, the brilliant thing about it is you're a millennial, and you're ambitious, and you've got this amazing company, and I've followed you, mate, and it's incredible what you've done. And if I can learn a bit of Forex from yourself with the team, because we've got some really big Forex soldiers on this call, then to be honest with you, it's going to mean so much to us. But like you said, at the end of the day, and the most valuable thing you just said to me then is that you're your own teacher, you're your own tutor. It's up to you. If you're going to put an hour a day into this, you're going to get an hour's worth out. If you're going to put 10 hours a day into it, you're going to get there a lot quicker. And like you said, keep your emotions at the door with binary, because binary is 60 seconds. Yours is, I think, it's a little bit longer, I believe. But with binary, you've got to be like you've got to be like Mr. Iceman. Do you know what I mean? And you certainly got to leave your emotions at the door. So what I was going to do quickly, if it's all right with you, Peter, is we're just going to show you a quick binary chart, which we're going to set up. I'm going to show the guys something I've been working on as well with another expert leading trader in the company. We've been working out a system which is best for binary. And at the moment, we've come up with about a 95% win ratio. However, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. We need to carry it on a bit more. I'm going to give away half of it tonight. It's a bit like a soap opera over here. They don't give all the endings straight away. They tease it over a 2-part series. But so tonight we're just going to set up the actual part of the method, what we got now. And then what we're going to do is literally going to show you, Peter, and all I want you to do is pick a pair for me with the current trend lines and just go call or putt. It doesn't matter if you don't know. If you lose... You lose, you've got to give one of our team members 10,000. No, I'm only joking, don't worry. But all we're going to do is literally get a pair on, mate. All I'm going to do is show you the trend lines. I want you to have a look at it, and I just want you to call a putt just for a bit of fun. Okay, but one of our guys...
Can I look on my phone on my charts real quick to pick out what pair I want to trade?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show it now. I'm going to actually put the screen up for you now. Oh, yeah, here's one I made earlier. It's a very famous saying in England. I'm just going to blast it out for you. So let's share the screen for you. Okay, so we're going to have to be really quick. So, guys, as you can see for me, I don't know if Peter can see it as well, just coming up. Can you see that, guys?
Yeah, yep, I can see it.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so this here is obviously your binary, 60 seconds, okay? So the pairs we've got at the moment, guys, is Euro NZD, Euro AUD, AUD USD, and the Euro US dollar. Now, we always work off $60 trades. Some of the group are now getting so experienced, they're expanding into 5 minutes, which is great. So I want everyone to set the time interviews at 30 minutes. Not yourself, Peter, you can just look, obviously. So all the guys like Holly, and Jess, and Helen, and Anita, And then we're going to keep it on 1 minute candles. So we're going to have it on candles on 1 minute. So Euro NZD, Euro AUD, AUD USD, and Euro USD. Okay, now what we're going to do with this is a double RSI. Okay, so we're going to put the RSI. And what we're going to do with this, guys, is we're going to set it at a period of 13. So if you can all follow me, 75, and a period of 25. And then we're going to get another RSI. And we're going to set that a period of 14. And we're going to have 80. And we're going to have 20. Now, I'm not going to give away the whole of my new technique at the moment, okay? It's a bit of a teaser, okay? But at the moment, we're still mastering it, and we want to get on there. So all we're going to do at the moment, guys, is we're going to use the Bollinger Bands. Something I'm not using with the new method, by the way, okay? Now, obviously, the Bollinger Bands gives you an indication of what the market's like at the moment. The tighter the Bollinger Bands for binary, okay, it means that the market's not really there. But at the moment, as you can see, the market's open. There's a bit of movement. Now, what we do with this method, guys, this is so simple, okay? This is the method that the expert trader uses at the moment. Now, you see these. Let me just get myself out of the way here. That usually helps. Okay, so you see the 75 and the 85 bar. Let's use that, for instance. Okay. Okay, so let's just use these for a minute. If you want to reset your pairs, that's fine. So all we're doing is we are looking, guys, for moments to go through the Bollinger, as you know. Okay, and we are looking for moments to hit the 75 or the 25 absolutely bang on. It needs to be bang on. The candle has to be through a Bollinger, and it has to hit the 75 and the 25 absolutely perfect, like it is now. But the purchase time has to be at 40 seconds. Now, that has to stay the same from 40 seconds to 30. That's a 10-second time frame. That means that the candle, there is no movement in the candle. Okay, it has to be absolutely pinpoint. At the moment, it's not pinpoint, so we wouldn't be trading. Okay, but around about the 40-second mark, you would literally be looking for this line here, okay, to be hitting around about the 25. Now, if that's bang on the 25, you wait to 30 seconds, obviously, as you know, and you would call. That is an indication that there could be a reversal in the market. Okay, that is something I've been doing over the last few days and had about a 90% success rate, apart from today where I've been mixing and flapping around a little bit. Okay, however, if it goes underneath the 25 or just above it, you leave it. You do not trade. You're gambling if you do that, guys, okay? What you're doing is you wait to see how it folds. Now, if the market goes up, that's absolutely fine. You leave the trade. But you also look to see if it goes over the 20. But as you can see from this little marker here, this is the kind of movement we are looking for. We are looking for really sharp 45 to 60 degree angle to be hitting the 80 bar or the 25. We're not looking for these little like waves. That gives you an indication that the market is very untidy. We are looking for really steep moments to hit the 25 or to hit the 25. And if it hits bang on, guys, and it goes from 40 purchase time to 30 and it stays at the 75 or the 25, you call a put. That is it, guys. I promise you now, if the market's good, and remember what I say, you check your trends, okay? If the markets are good, you know it's good to go, okay? And
I'd probably buy Euro NZD right now.
You'd buy Euro NZD. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's wait for Euro NZD. And what would you do on that then, Peter?
Let's call it.
Right, when do you want me to call it? Now?
Let's do it now.
Let's do it. Okay. That's only my real account, but don't worry about it, guys. I've got really good faith in you, Peter. That's absolutely fine. Luckily, I just checked that it was $1 and not 100.
I know, right? You just didn't do like a $20,000 move, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll do that at about 1 o'clock tonight, mate, to be honest with you. But as you can see, guys, Peter obviously knows his stuff. He's coming in. He says he doesn't do binary. I don't believe him for 1 minute. He's obviously an expert at Forex. But that's looking like, I'll tell you what. Oh,
we might have.
Oh,
oh man.
No. Go back to Forex, Peter. Nah, seriously.
I'm going back to Forex. This is why I don't do binary.
No, it was, to be honest with you guys, that was unbelievable, though. It was a great effort. The only thing is, guys, as remember, we're not looking for these sweeping moments. We're not looking for wave crest moments, okay? What we're looking for is moments like these, shark fins, guys, okay? Real sharp movement, bang, look. A moment goes up, though it hasn't hit the 75, let's use this. Moment goes up, bang, 30 seconds, you put your putt in, winner. Okay, down
Man,
here.
I don't know how you guys do what you do. On the 1 minute, it would give me so much anxiety.
Do you know what? I'm literally sweating just talking about it, to be honest with you. But to be honest with you, you've got Peter. Once you've been on the trading sessions a bit more than a week with us, we'll train you, my friend. That's all right. You just leave your emotions at the door, Peter. It's cool.
Peter, I actually put it on a 1 minute. I put it on a longer expiry because I took your tip, assessed it, and actually won. So cheers for that.
Yes, that's great news. But also as well, again, guys, shark fin, real steep moment, 45 to 60 degree angle down there. Nearly hitting the 25 bar, okay? Coming down the candle, 1 minute expiration. You would call that clear winner, guys. So you've got 3 clear winners, because down here, because it doesn't hit the 75, it goes over, you wait. You do not trade, you wait until it hits the 80. Now it's hit the 80, you put your putt down, minute expiration, boom, you would have had another clear winner. Okay, and as you can see, the big winner, the candles which are doing the most movement here, okay, the ones with the massive shark fins, we are looking for these movement, guys. We're not looking for these little curvy bits. We're not looking for this. That there, to me, tells me that the market could shoot on. Okay, we're not gambling on money. We want to be trading with this. And that, to me, I'll be honest with you guys, is part of my new method. Okay, and that's only part of it. And look how many winners we're showing you. If you get this right, you would have had 3 clear winners. Imagine what it's going to be like when we introduce the SMI bars, which is going to be absolutely crazy. So, just obviously now we've had a little bit of a trade-off. We had a bit of fun. Just seeing how much time's left now. It's been absolutely awesome. Peter, a lot of the people on the call as well are asking, can they have some more information on your Legion FX, if that's okay? Could you maybe put a link to message me a link and I can put it into the group? Is that okay?
Yeah. I can just put it into the chat here, I think.
Okay.
Or, again, in chat. There we go.
Yeah. Ollie, as well. Ollie, if you can look out for some trades, Ollie, and if you want to call any trades, let us know, Ollie, okay? But also as well, if you can let us know what times that you're on in the mornings and the afternoons so the guys will know to set their alarm clocks, then that would be really grateful.
Yeah, I mean, for the WG London session, we hop on at 1:30. I'll text you the times and all that, but we hop on at 1:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Or no, 12:30. Sorry, 12:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's our website right there, legionfxtrading.com. And then I'm just grabbing like our free Telegram link that we actually we'll do like one live session on there, basically a week just for the free ones.
Oh, excellent.
And then I will also send you guys, just for everybody here on this call and just as a massive thank you, I will actually give you guys our free basic educational course that some of you have already gone through on the WG sessions.
Yeah.
But I'll give that to you guys as well. Here's our free Telegram. And then the last link I want to send you guys is actually our live our basic education link as well. So just one moment. But yeah, guys, honestly, what we put in this basic fundamental course, if you're really trying to get a good grasp or a good foundation for Forex, I would highly suggest this, that you go through this. It's free to sign up. You don't have to pay anything for this, but just as a massive thank you, a lot of our members who pay $60 a month for what we do, they have to pay for this, but I'm just giving this to you guys for free, for having me on the call today. So thank you so much. And and honestly, I kind of want to open the floor to everyone. I still have a little bit more time left, just to kind of open it up for questions.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. If we could just have a 5-minute question and answer. Like I said, I'm probably going to shut my mouth now and let everyone else speak. But Peter, absolutely fantastic. We've connected. We're going to be friends. A lot of people here are going to be friends with you. You're going to share so much your knowledge with the team, and we're forever grateful. And like you said, we will always share knowledge with you as well. That's how it goes. Like you said, binary is not your bag, but hey, it's all part of the game, isn't it? And
I'm willing to play with you guys. You guys seem like a very fun crowd to hang around with. So I've always been curious about binary. So it's just like I have a few friends that kill it in binary, and I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys do it. So
Yeah, that's cool. Well, when you come over to the UK, we'll play another game, how to drink a pint of Guinness in under 5 seconds. It's a fantastic game. You're going to love it. But no, we're absolutely, we're stoked to have you on. So guys, if any of you want to ask, obviously, Peter, any questions, then fire away. Peter, thank you so much for your professionalism, for your honesty. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you for your gift. So yeah, fire away, guys, if you've got any questions.
Hi,
Peter.
Peter.
Oh, go on. I'll let you go, Ollie.
Thanks. I was just wondering how the multiplier works for the Forex.
Right. The leverage and all that fun stuff. The lot size. So basically, that's kind of the beauty part about Forex, because you can determine the value of the pips, of what you want each pip. I don't know what you guys call it in binary options, maybe the same thing, points, whatever. I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter because you guys just have to get above your price and you guys win. But for us, it's called pips. And so point and percentage. So basically you determine, say, I want each pip that I catch in the market to be worth, $5 or $10 or $20 per pip. And just this morning, I wish I could send like pictures in the chat, but just this morning, I mean, I made like just a nice chill, like $200 just this morning, just on the Aussie franc pair. It was just a nice, what we really, strive in is institutional and bank levels. And so what we found with our strategy is, like, we found where the banks are playing, and this can honestly really help you guys with your binary options trading as well. But when we find these institutional levels in the market, it's literally, I want to say cheating, but I mean, our winning ratio went from 6 out of 10 in Forex to about 8, sometimes 9 out of 10 in Forex. And so, yeah, we'll still take our losses. It's fine. That's part of the game. But the lot size, I'll send you guys, actually, you know what? I will send you guys another video real quick, because I went over this on the MetaTrader 4 platform. And if you guys all want to download MetaTrader 4 off the App Store or the Google Play Store, you can. But I will send you guys a video kind of just going into how to run the multiplier. I kind of talk about that multiplier that you're talking about, the lot size. And it will really, really help you guys kind of navigate through the platform. So here, let me grab this link for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, honestly, it's real. That's just the beauty part, because, somebody that catches 50 pips in the market could make $50, but the same person who caught that same 50 pips could be making $250, or the same person who caught the same 50 pips could be $500 or $1,000. So determining, that little move, the same move, somebody could be making a little, but somebody could be making a lot. And so that just really depends on the size of your account, and being, smart with it. Still staying within your risk management. I mean, for me, since our strategy is very accurate and so dead on, when we see a trade setup, yeah, I'll risk, everyone's like, don't risk more than like 1, to 2 to 3% of your account. For me, I've seen the setup so many times, I will risk up to 10% of my account to make, a much bigger one. Yeah, I'm a little bit more of a higher risk trader, but the returns are much greater. And so I just had the link right in there. And so if you guys got that, I think you guys.
Brian, where's this guy been all my life?
But yeah, did that answer your question? Or?
Yes, it definitely. Maybe this isn't the perfect place to ask these sort of questions, but yeah, Paul Peter's, been on the thing and he's getting chatted up. But just very quickly as well, sorry about that, we'll get used to it. But just very quickly, Peter, do you mind if for like a very, very quick, sorry, there's a lot of background noise. That's it. I'm just wondering if maybe just for like a couple of evenings we can put you into our global group, so you can put those videos into the group, because some people will come off this call and forget the groups, and we're just wondering if maybe we can add you to our little chat group. No one's going to ask you, don't worry, and you can just add your videos and your links. Obviously, people can literally go onto your Legion FX and your WG if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely. Just add me to that group, and then I can send the same links that I sent here and there into your group, and so that everyone's on the same page.
Awesome. It's just great as well. I mean, you've probably noticed we are a bit of a friendly bunch. We do have a laugh, and to be honest with you, I think that's part of having a team. There's Anita or Wayne's laughing. It's definitely not Wayne because he's eating, but it's Anita. Yeah. We are a bit of a crazy bunch, Peter, but to be honest with you, that's the English for you. But we've loved having you on today. Is there anyone else got any questions? We've got 2 minutes left. Anita, yes.
Peter, I really want to ask you quickly, what's your opinion on leaving a trade open over the weekend? I know some people love it and some people hate it. What's your opinion?
It really depends at the end of the day, like what the market conditions look like. If there's any big news that is coming either on that Monday or that Sunday night. But for me, like I said, it comes down to also the type of trader you are. If you are a scalper, like I feel like a lot of you binary options traders are scalpers. You know, it's just like for that, I mean, you guys are in and out of the market so quick, but for something like, you know, for people that are a lot like me, as far as like with intraday trading, you know, full on day trading or even macro trading or swing trading. Yeah, I mean, people will definitely hold their trades over the weekend if they see that where their target is. If the target's not reached and the zone hasn't been touched yet, then yeah, people will leave their positions over the weekend. But there is only one problem with doing that. You do take on a little bit more risk, because when the market does open that Sunday afternoon, the spread on all pairs, as you guys have probably seen, go up tremendously. And I don't know if you guys have spread or I don't know how the commission works over in binary, but with Forex, there's a spread, and it's just a tiny little fee. It's like really cents on the dollar, really, that's the commission that the brokerage gets, but that spread gets huge.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can knock your trade out, or a stop loss can get hit. So that's the only risk that you take. But other than that, I mean, the spread does go back down to normal, but there's always spikes. So
right.
That'd be the only thing.
The bad news is we're going to run out of time. We've got about 10 seconds left. So I'm really sorry to cut anyone short, but like, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been one of the best Zooms I think we've ever had. And we just like to thank you all, from us all. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Love you loads, mate. And we'll connect very soon.
Thank you.
And we'll add you
awesome.
to it. Take care,
Thank
Peter.
you so much for having me, guys.
No
Thank
worries,
you so much.
mate.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye.
guys.